Today, we have a fascinating topic to delve into: The Art of War by Sun Tzu. This ancient Chinese military treatise has transcended time and space, offering profound insights into strategy, leadership, and conflict resolution. We are excited to share with you the main teachings of the book, as well as some practical tips on how we can apply these principles in our everyday lives. But first, let's take a moment to understand who Sun Tzu was and why he penned this timeless masterpiece. Sun Tzu was a military strategist, philosopher, and general who lived in ancient China around the 5th century BC. He served under various rulers and witnessed the chaos of war and power struggles of his era. Sun Tzu's experiences led him to compile his profound insights into the art of war, not merely as a manual for warfare, but as a guide to achieving victory with minimal conflict. Main teachings of the art of war. Now, let's dive into the main teachings of the art of war. This book is divided into 13 chapters, each offering valuable lessons for strategic thinking and decision-making. 1. The importance of preparation. Sun Tzu emphasizes thorough preparation as the foundation of victory. This involves understanding your strengths and weaknesses, assessing your opponent, and adapting your strategy accordingly. Sun Tzu believed that a successful strategy begins with a clear understanding of your strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness is like the cornerstone of a fortress. Just as a general would fortify the weaker points of their defense, in our lives, we should work on improving our weaknesses while harnessing our strengths. In the modern world, change is constant. Sun Tzu's philosophy of adaptation is a powerful tool. He believed that sticking rigidly to a plan, even if circumstances change, is a recipe for disaster. Instead, we must be willing to pivot, adjusting our strategies as the situation evolves. 2. Flexibility and adaptation. Sun Tzu stresses the need for flexibility in the face of changing circumstances. He advises that successful leaders are those who can adapt their plans to suit the evolving situation. Sun Tzu's teachings on flexibility underline the essential truth that change is inevitable. Just as seasons transform and time moves forward, life presents us with unforeseen challenges and opportunities. The ability to embrace these changes and adapt is what sets apart successful leaders. Imagine being at sea in a storm. A rigid ship that refuses to adjust its sails might capsize. Similarly, inflexible plans in life can lead to setbacks. Sun Tzu's philosophy advocates adjusting our sails, our strategies, to the winds of change, ensuring that we stay on course. 3. Understanding your enemy. Central to Sun Tzu's teachings is the idea of understanding your opponent's motivations, weaknesses, and strategies. By doing so, you can anticipate their moves and gain a competitive edge. Imagine a game of chess. Each move is meticulously planned based on the opponent's actions. Sun Tzu emphasizes the same approach in life. By studying those around us, whether it's competitors in business or colleagues in a project, we can anticipate their actions and be better prepared to respond effectively. 4. The power of deception. Sun Tzu suggests the use of deception to create confusion in the minds of your adversaries. This could involve misinformation or creating false expectations to gain an advantage. Deception isn't just about trickery, it's a sophisticated strategy that involves outwitting your opponent's expectations. Sun Tzu recognized that creating confusion could give you a decisive advantage, just as a magician's sleight of hand can leave an audience spellbound. Let's consider a practical scenario, a negotiation. Imagine you're negotiating a deal, and you have a sense that the other party is aiming for a certain outcome. Sun Tzu's teachings suggest that, strategically, you might lead them to believe you're seeking something entirely different. By artfully introducing a piece of misinformation or subtly shifting the focus, you can guide the conversation towards a more favorable outcome for you. This isn't about being dishonest, it's about using strategic maneuvering to gain an edge. Just as Sun Tzu's generals used deception to gain tactical advantage, you can use this approach to create a more advantageous outcome in your negotiations. 5. Winning without fighting. Surprisingly, the art of war emphasizes winning through strategic means without resorting to actual conflict whenever possible. It emphasizes the idea that the greatest victory is achieved by subduing your opponent's will without bloodshed. Sun Tzu's teachings challenge us to redefine victory. While traditional notions of conquest involve overt battles, the art of war proposes that the greatest triumph is achieved by subduing your opponent's will without the need for physical confrontation. Consider a real-life scenario, resolving a conflict within a team. Traditional approaches might involve asserting your stance forcefully, potentially escalating tensions. However, Sun Tzu's wisdom suggests a different path. By focusing on common goals and appealing to shared interests, you can influence others to align with your perspective voluntarily. This isn't about winning in the traditional sense, it's about achieving your objectives while maintaining harmony. In this context, the enemy isn't your team members, it's the discord or misunderstanding. Sun Tzu would encourage you to employ strategic means to subdue this enemy, fostering collaboration and achieving a peaceful resolution. 6. Leadership and morale. Sun Tzu highlights the importance of strong leadership and maintaining the morale of your team. A well-led and motivated team is more likely to achieve success even in challenging situations. Sun Tzu's teachings on leadership extend beyond tactical prowess. He believed that a leader's influence goes beyond giving orders, it's about inspiring loyalty and fostering a shared sense of purpose. In the face of adversity, Sun Tzu's philosophy emphasizes the leader's role in maintaining team morale. Just as generals inspired soldiers in the most dire circumstances, leaders in any field must uplift their teams. Let's translate this wisdom into a practical scenario, leading a team project. Whether it's a school assignment, a work initiative, or a community project, Sun Tzu's principles remain relevant. Imagine you're leading a diverse team with varying skills and backgrounds. Sun Tzu's insights suggest that your role isn't merely to delegate tasks, but to foster an environment where each team member feels valued and motivated. By acknowledging contributions, promoting open communication, and addressing conflicts with diplomacy, you not only lead effectively but also maintain high team morale. This harmony can lead to remarkable achievements, even in challenging situations. And there you have it, The Art of War by Sun Tzu, an ancient text with enduring wisdom that transcends time and is relevant even in our modern lives. By understanding and applying these strategies, we can enhance our decision-making, improve our relationships, and achieve success with integrity. Thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, stay strategic.